Hey, hey, hey. Hola, what's up, Sandro? A team. So Wednesday today, and we're going to keep working on the Reaper. Again, the chat box is working as usual, so let's try to reset that. There we go, and let's get some tunes going. There we go. Something like that. I think that should be okay. Ah, chat is not working again. Hey, what's up, Barbie? Ciao, Chas. Say, Barbie, it's my sister. What's up, Lewis? God damn it, this chat box it's not doing what I want to do. Come on, chat box. Yeah, Ernest is hello. Today is all in English. Come on, chat box. Chat box. I think I'm going to have to unplug it. No, there we go. It's working now. Yeah. Buenas, Jonathan. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. Wow. Hope it helps in some ways or another. So it should be working everywhere, right? Yeah, no lagging today, right? We're good. So we're going to keep working on this dude. I'm trying to figure out a few more things. Hello, Guillermo, Jonathan. Oh, say hello to Jonathan. So how you all been doing? You been behaving? You been nice? So let's see. I still want to go for the pose that I was trying the other day, but I need to really work it. So today I was thinking we might be cool to work on this, on the, what you can say, how can I call it? I don't know, the hook. Jonathan is asking about the hair. What do I do when I do hair? What technique do I mean for short hair? It's just sculpting. I don't know. And there is a brush that I made that I gave away. I will need to know where it is, but this brush here. So for short hair, I always work it like this. You know, something like that. And you have to work, refine it and be very precise about it, but this is how I did all the hair for the beast. I did 2 brushes for hair. Yeah, and that's the other one. It's basically the same thing, just has a different alpha, and actually works a little bit better. But this is how I do hair. And you can actually first go and do like the big lamps, like the primary shapes, right? You don't want to start from here, but let me go back. I think I went too far back. Let me check. Okay, something like that. Yeah. So you can go and, for example, let's extract some hair, some mesh, some. Using the last tool, I'm going to take it. You can extract this a little bit, and it's going to give you this with the two sides. You hide, you mask this one, then you can set it to the center and drag this. At least there you have something to start. And then you can, work on the big lamps. But it's like old school techniques. I mean, there isn't much to it. And you work like that, and you go and you find the shapes. And you refine it and refine it and refine it. Basically, that's it. No, yeah, but don't worry. I mean, si lo único que te importa, Jonathan, conseguir la brocha. Fíjate cómo hacer la voz. Fíjate cómo hacer un brush en ZBrush. Aprendes a hacerlo y haces un alfa de ese como esa punta y lo vas a poder hacer. Es básicamente estándar. Es un brush estándar con un alfa que es una punta. El roll activado. Y haces esto. Básicamente es eso. Así que si querés el brush, te recomiendo que aprendas a hacerlo. Está angulado en internet, pero yo la verdad que no sé dónde lo dejé. Y lo más importante en realidad es lo otro, es el de hacer los volúmenes. No el detalle ese fino. Te recomiendo que aprendas a hacer los brushes. Let's keep it in English, sorry. Jonathan, I recommend you learn to do the brushes. It's going to help you a lot because every time you need something, you can figure out how to do them. And Pablo Munoz has a set of brushes of hair that are for free that you can use. It's Zbrush Guys, is the web. You should check them out, but learn to do your brushes. At least basics. That's yeah, Zbrush Guys. Like guías de Zbrush, you can say. Check that out. Oh, that's horrible. Let's try something. This one doesn't work in symmetry, so let's just mirror well symmetry. There you go. Okay, so we're going to try to figure out a way to do this. Because this is like a lot of crazy stuff going on there. But I don't know if it is. I should have designed something first, I think, because it's going to take me a long time to figure out how to make it look cool. Let's see. I might just block out some shapes and then just working on it on another day when I have something a little bit more thought out. Because it's going to take me a long time to design this. I'm not a really good hard surface designer. And remember, if you run into this problem, like your brush doesn't go bigger than this, you can preference, draw, brush size, you can bump it up a lot. Now you have a big difference, and if it's still not good enough, you can bump it up the minimum and see you still have more. You can do the thing both ways. I mean, if you need a really small brush, you can do the same way, but other way around. Oh, the roll button. This, you can find it in stroke, right? Brush, stroke, modifier, roll. The roll button basically acts like if you will be rolling a cylinder through a paper. So you see, let's take the, if I do this with the arrow, the alpha, like how it is today, and the roll distance is obviously going to help, is like how big the roll is basically. So if I do that without the roll, this is how it's going to interpret the alpha. If I get the roll, it's going to draw one alpha at a time. See, it's like it's rolling a cylinder through the mesh, and if I step it up, see, it's like the roll is longer. That's what the roll button is, and the roll distance. Okay, let's see what can I do here. I'm going to use one of the brushes that I have. Ernest, you're welcome. This is straps. No, I don't want the straps. Let me see. Maybe, no, this is straps. It's not going to help me. This one might help. Because this is like one. Here's another tip. Brush. You can go to brush. I don't know if you see it there, so I'm going to take it to the other side. So brush. Here I have this brush that I'm like dragging, and see, it's like it's not following the shape, right? If you go to surface, it's modifier, project. It's maybe too much. A little bit more. See now how it's conversion to the shape below. That is super useful. And this is the, I need to explain things. This is the depth of how deep you want the brush to go. So I got it there on a medium. Now I can go and do something like that, and it's going to wrap around. See? Well, be careful about that, because if you go too far, it's not going to have any geometry to wrap around, and it's not going to work. But you get the idea. The difference between these two? It must be like the amount of geo. Yeah, this is the amount of geo. Hey, Brandon. Edwin. Todo bien. What's up? Speed musket. Just trying to figure out what to do here. It might look, because it is blocky, but I'm not feeling it. Let's see. Split hiding. Hey, what's up, Rochi? It's Wednesday, bro. I need to keep a consistency. If not, this Reaper is never going to get made. And as you know, bro, I've been working all day. All day? This is like, let me see if I have a different image that I can use. So the thing is that you never really see the design. You gotta kind of get a feel of, but it just, let me see if I have it a little bit better here. Nah, well, something here, right? And the hook here is on the other way around. I think he just kind of can turn the hook around. Going to leave it there, because probably we're going to have to take out the hand. Just for that, I'm going to do something that I like to do a lot when I'm working with something that has a good geo already. First, I'm going to duplicate just in case, as I always tell you guys. And we're going to take out the hand without losing any of the details. So if I do that, do separate topology. If I split by groups, it's going to keep all the subdivisions and it's going to work perfect. See, I got all the details still here. I got all the details of the subdivisions in the hand, and I can work on the model separately. And if I want to close this, go to the lowest subdivision, 3 subdivision levels, close holes, and unfreeze it. Yeah, it's from White Bat, I think. Cyberpunk, yeah, White Bat. Oops. There you go. No freaking way, bro. I'm not becoming an influencer. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to. I want the cha-chings. You know what? This usually takes a while because it's duplicating the model and then it's reprojecting all the details and the subdivisions. It's doing this whole process. So what's up? How many? Let's influence the shit out of this. How many likes do I have? Come on, 12 likes. Okay, we have, I don't know, 10 people watching. 20. Go to YouTube and give it a like. Come on, subscribe if you are from Facebook. Subscribe. I want to shout. Showers? What the fuck do I mean? Do I have to take showers more often? What do I look clean? Yeah. Didn't took a shower. I just changed the shirt. I'm not. The light is facing up, so it's not hitting my face anymore. This is taking a lot longer than I expected. I like to take showers, but I sometimes I forget. You know how it is. I'm too busy. I have too many things to do. Then I just fall asleep. That's it. Sometimes I have fell asleep in this chair many times. It's terrible. And it is really depressing to wake up on this chair. I need to figure out the best way to do this and be able to get people here. Like, if somebody wants to call and we can chat and talk while I work. But I think I need to catch the Discord. Oh, a friend is called. I want to go talk to a friend, but he's out now. Well, I'm going to have to talk to him later. Okay, this is driving me insane. Why is it taking so long today? Oh yeah, look, Kochi, everything was just paint. Don't worry, didn't do any indecent things. Hello, Sadan. What's up, bro? Yeah, I need to Lucas. I need to learn how to make the Discord, so it's going to be easier that way. There we go. We have all the details. Everything is working. It's fine. Sadan, again, if somebody here and doesn't know Sadan's work, you should check it out. It's just freaking amazing. He's on the chat. Okay, so what do we do here? This is just such a weird. No, I think I'm going to end up changing this a little bit. But I have to figure out what to do. Well, for now, let's just make it like. Let's see. No. Whoa. I never remember what all those guys do. Cannot remember. A little bit about this, but not that much. I have no idea what to design here. I mean, is his arm down here? I don't really get if it's a weapon or what is it? Or is it just a? I think it's connected to his arm. Yeah, it's connected to his arm. So this is going to have to be a cooler design, a cool design, like for sure. I really need to get to work on that. But since it takes me a lot of time to do hard surface design, like a lot, because it's not doesn't come easy to me. I am going to leave that for later, and for now we're going to just get a placeholder here. Something like this, just to have something there. Hey, what's up, Adrian? Hugo, what's up, Hugo? Hi, Master. What's going on? Oh man, thanks. Very good, Hugo. This is a character from Ariel Olivetti. It's called Green Reaper. It's from the last Adventures story. I don't know if you saw the last stream, but we started working on this guy. And the idea is to take it all the way to print. Okay, so this is all. Let's merge all these guys together. Okay, that's it. I think I kind of like the idea of the hoses going into his forearm and maybe into his triceps. Let's see. No, I think this one is the one that follows the body. Yeah. Don't do that. Stroke. And like if you go to stroke, curve, you can lock at the start, and it's not going to move around that much. Do something cool about that. One there. If you hold Alt, you can smooth it out. No, sorry, Shift, not Alt. It's kind of. I need to find a better beat. This one is just too chill. It's behaving a little bit slower than usual. I don't know, maybe because of the stream. It's a cool hook hand. to check this. Separate objects. Please hide. Yeah, I think that might look cool. Let's see, let's store a more target just in case. I know it's early for some of you, but yeah, I need to do this at this time because if not, it's going to get really late for me. I think it's, yeah, I mean, obviously this is a fucked up placeholder, but I think it's going to work nicely as the volumes goes. Yeah, I can really actually model that once in post because I can model it you know, in symmetry or whatever, or in just in the pose that it is, and it's just going to be final. Don't ask me the names of the muscles because I truly don't remember them. I am actually doing an écoché just to try to learn them. So I'm sculpting all the muscles in a skeleton that I did. But it's really hard for me to remember the names. That's why I'm doing that. Something I'm doing, just in case, that if you are interested, see different brushes because some people don't use these brushes. I think they're really cool. The way I'm doing the écoché, I'm doing the muscles, is using a lot this brush. This is a lattice brush, so it works with 2 points here. See, something that you draw that, and you get this shape. Called a lattice, and that's how I've been doing all the muscles, you know, because you can draw it from, let's say, point A, can go and say, okay, here is, and you have to be careful because if you go like that, it's going to take, see, it's going to take this as the center, and it's going to give you this shape. So you have to just be very like something like that, and that's it. Or actually, more like that, sorry. And that way you can really easily sculpt the muscle. See? That's super cool. And another brush that I'm using to do that is because some of them are like thin or straight, or the stretch from one point to another one, and they are like really thin muscles. Just with this one, you have to follow the same. I've been doing this, and that is super useful. And the thickness is going to depend on the size of your brush. See? Just cool brushes that people don't use much. Okay, so let's, he at least have to have like the classic shorts. Or not shorts, but tight pants. I don't want to work too much on the legs because I still don't know the pose of them, so it just doesn't make any sense to have all the muscles too defined, because I'm going to work on them once they are in pose. It's kind of, yeah, today is super chill, right? Things here in Barcelona are getting a little bit fucked up. And closing restaurants and bars and stuff like that. 15 days at least. Let's hope we don't get back into quarantine. Nice caca. Está tight. ¿Te gusta así? The other thing about doing like, when I'm doing like, I don't know, the bus or just the beginning of the model, like it's more entertaining, I think, because it's just moving big shapes around. But when you're starting to get into secondary shapes and details, you get more focus, and it's just, it's a different stage. I mean, it's harder to, it's like you're not having that much fun. You have to be a little bit more concentrated, and it's harder to talk and think about things to show you guys. Thanks, Lucas. Y mañana para que ya creo, no sé si Lucas publicó, pero mañana vamos a estar haciendo un live en lo de Luquitas, en el canal de Lucas Cuencas. Así que anótenselo. Mañana a las, es a las 4 de la tarde mías, pero no sé qué horas allá. 11, 12 del mediodía. Sí, es un tema, el tema de estar por todos lados del mundo. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a live stream with Lucas Franco in his channel, but it's going to be at my 4 p.m. Spain time, so I don't know if you saw it already, Lucas, or not. Qué grande, Adrián. No sabemos, todavía no sé bien qué voy a hacer mañana. Si quieren, tienen sugerencias. this is not looking good, but again, since I'm going to pose him, I'm not worrying too much about this. So, okay, I'm going to save this guy. Yeah, we're going to look for the pose. I'm going to try the crouching one more time and see what happens. Alguna criatura, bro. 11 AM Argentina. Okay. 1 PM Spain, 7 AM en Vancouver, 11 AM Argentina. Tomorrow. Okay. Podría ser un demonete. Ok, podemos hacer un demonete. Es caquero. Yes, es caquero. Sorry, I need to answer this. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try to go for this pose again one more time, but just get the feeling of him here. It's not. I'm not going to copy that pose because it just wasn't working the other day. I'm going to try to give it that look, that feeling of crouching and menacing and creepy. Where's the hood? I do want the hood. Where's the hood? The hood! I think you gave color to the hood, right? No. Okay. Oh no, there you go. That's it. Okay, let's take it to Transpose Master. See if we can get a creepy style. I'm just looking for a reference I have, but you cannot see it because it's not. I haven't set it up for that. Oh, that was fast. First, the hip is going to have to stay here if I want to make that right. Let's see. See, I get all more focus and I don't really speak that much. Yeah, I know, bro, but the thing is that I can bend the solid object a little bit or make it smaller. Maybe it's too big. I know what you mean. That's why I don't want it to make it exactly like that, but I want to kind of convey that feeling. Let's see if I. Okay, not there. Should be. Something like that. blur the mask. Like a foam object, yeah, what you're saying. Yeah, maybe like a foam object. I just can make it smaller. And if I do it smaller, no, okay, and this is like freaking me out because it's the other way around. This time I'm going to try it for real to see if I can get it there. What the fuck? Hey bro, I just, oh fuck you. I just, he's looking for his contact lens. He lost his keys. Yeah, you think you're so smart? You think you're so brave? Trolling me from the chat? Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. Oh fuck. It's hard. It's a hard pose because you see this on the comics and they kind of look cool, but when you want to take them to 3D, but that's the challenge, and I want to figure out if I can do it. Now, obviously, I got something on my throat. God damn it. Now it's always symmetrical, so it's not that interesting, but we're going to get it there. At least we're going to try. And yeah, I know there is a ribcage there, but this is a comic book character, and the idea is to exaggerate the pose a little bit. It's about to take a freaking dump. It's but to be honest, this is how I play with the poses. Like I test them out, because some things work on 2D, and when you try to translate them to 3D, you have one cool angle and the other rest are shed, so you can really work with that. I'm not worried about measurements right now. Later on I'm going to probably use a skeleton on the T-pose that I have with the measurements, and then I'm going to take that skeleton here and match the pose to see how the landmarks and the proportions are doing. And if it's too way off, I can adjust it. You're seeing the magic happening live. Yeah, man, he needs to take some time on the throne. I don't think I'm going to talk too much around because I am really thinking this through, trying to figure out if it's going to be worth it or not. That's why it's good to have a concept already. You know, when you're working with a real like a pose concept and something that it's done. When they give you a concept, it's because they have had done this, like figure out what the pose is and how it should look like. Now basically we're concepting in 3D, so it's going to be a little, I don't know if it's harder the word, but the good thing is that if you are concepting in 3D and you get the pose right, then that's it. I mean, you have to sculpt over the concept, but you have the base pose already. Yeah, the bad thing about this pose is that it's going to hide the skull like a lot. And I don't know how I feel about that. Well, remember this only bends one way, okay? I mean, if I want to rotate it, I have to rotate it from the shoulder. He's taking a freaking dump. That's not cool. Whoop. He's definitely taking. Oh, that's a mess. Let's figure out something else. just want to try something now. Let's go a little bit more dirty because I want to. Oh, I really fucked up. I am messing a lot. Yeah, no, I don't like the fact that he's like not showing the skull at all. Ah, no, it's not going to work. I mean, we're getting something, that's for sure, but yeah, it's just I want to show the skull. Yeah, I should have looked for a pose before. Let's see. Let's just work fast and dirty. Let's work a little bit dirty. It's just too classic. Can go for the I might end up just going for the museum style. I think it might suit this character. I don't see him as an over dynamic guy, but I just didn't want to go for the museum route right away. Frustration is kicking in definitely for sure. There's a lot of clickings. Oh shit, sorry. You hear a lot of the keywords, right? Hey, Jim! Didn't realize it was you. Yeah, the keyboard goes crazy. I need to get a better mic to pick less of the sound. Yeah, no, but this should be a little bit crouched, and that is not going to work. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it. We're not going to go with this pose, this kind of pose. I actually think that the other one that I had the other day kind of might suit him a little bit better. This one I was working on. Yeah, this is out. Ah, frustration. Yeah. Hey, Jim Brandal, for those who don't know, it's the guy the awesome guy that did the armature for the hunter that I did, that I was actually called Bob for Creepshow. Super cool work. Him and other Jim, right now I'm forgetting the last name, did a stop motion animation. Jim just did the puppet, that it's amazing. Like you will be like in 3D will be the rig, you know. Let's see. Saran is saying leg split, both arms between the legs. That's the pose. Yeah, but the other one, it wasn't working because I want to show the chest a little bit more. I realized that it's like all this work is going to get lost in that pose. So he might be a little bit more heroic pose like. Well, this one is a fail one, but you can say that's what happened with this. I mean, you need to experiment and try different things. You don't always get the best pose right away if you are doing concept in 3D. I'm going to look for some reference that I have of poses that I like. And I might let me see. I don't think I can show. Yeah, I cannot show it because I have some naked pictures here as well. There we go, Davison. Yeah, couldn't remember the last name just for a second there. Amazing job. I was blown away, Jim, by the puppetry. Okay, let's concentrate here for a little bit. I am going to end up going for the classic route, and I know it. But he's not heroic, so it shouldn't be like about to punch or something. And I don't want it to be too dynamic because I want to print this guy, and if it's too dynamic, it's going to need a bigger base, and that is going to be complicated. So it should be museum style, just with some motion. This one is not good at all. I'm going to pick the ones I like and I'm going to bring them here. But give me a second, guys, while I look for them. Yeah, dude, I mean, it's hard to think, yeah, when you're streaming. It's not the same. And you have some experience. I mean, been doing some awesome streams on Pixelogic. So, okay, so we have the one image from the dead dealer. It's just too classic, but yeah, I think I'm going to end up going for the classic route, just to have the museum style like character, and that's it. And then let's see, what do we have? Third post that is interesting. We have the dealer that is interesting. This is like the classic one from the Captain America. Matthias, what's up? All good, man. I'm having a little bit of frustration because I don't have a really good pose for the character, and I was trying to do something that didn't pan out, so now I need to find a different pose, and it's not easy to think about all this while streaming. Should I look for the different pose before? I want some references. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go for the... Oh, happy to chat. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely going to end up going for some museum style, like. So we got dot. We got that one. Classic cap. Kind of like the... This one is just too... No. And that is just too classic, right? Let's take... Let's see. I'm going to try something else a little bit, and I think that... Well, yeah, we're an hour and 14 minutes, so we can go a little bit further. I am quite annoyed right now. Well, not annoyed, but it's hard for me to figure out this and talk at the same time. I would like to make the streams a little bit more entertaining for you guys, but I need to solve this to keep working on the guy. And these things happen, so you get to see that at least. Everybody struggles. Hi Matthias, thanks man. I think I show a few tips and tricks at the beginning, but I'm cannot think about anything right now. I don't even remember what I show. No, I think it should be the other way around. So Saran say no worries, just make it as comfortable way for you, and it's good for others to know that artists suffer a lot. Yeah. Dude, I think we do. We suffer a lot. It's our own fault. It's our own demons. But oh, dude, yeah. We're always asking about how do I post characters. So yeah, this is how I post characters. Like I post them at the beginning, like really dirty. Like I move around and I try to look for the pose. And once I have something that I like, but in this case, yeah, I'm not going for dynamic, but I promise next character I'm going to do it will be dynamic. So I'm going to think about a character that I can do super dynamic. But that's the way I do it. I like this suffering a lot, like having bad times. No, I want to keep this here. That's why you enjoy today's stream, knowing that you're not alone suffering. Dude, you're never alone suffering. We all do. But I'm happy. I mean, if these streams show you that you're not alone suffering, then it's mission accomplished, man. I'm just happy about that, so that's perfect for me. Yeah, this is when I'm going to do it later on because I don't want to go with here and have to mask here or everything. Well, yeah, well, this is what I would do, like mask that because it's solid. Mask that one just to not lose it. I don't want to do him walking, but that is what I'm getting right now. And this I do just to not lose the shape, and that's an easy fix. So yeah, we're going to end up doing something super classic, like at least for this stream. I don't know if it's going to be like that on the next one. And the pose is all about like giving the character some life, you know, bringing him to life. Because if not, it's super fun to do poses. It's not fun just to be in streaming it and not knowing what to say about. Because as I say, when I'm doing this, I'm always like super focused, and it's just think that it might be not entertaining for you guys. But this is like how I do, and I actually this stage for me is a lot of fun. Like trying to figure out what's the best way to show it, to portray the character. It's just not fun not knowing what to say about it. See, and here I'm just trying, you know, slowly correcting the shapes, trying to keep, since I'm working slowly, I'm trying to keep the shapes as much as I can. Since it's not like super dynamic, I'm not going to change that much. I mean, they will change, you know, because of the position, but he's going to be wearing a cape and stuff like that, so some things you're not going to see them. This perspective. This is super boring. This which is not cool. But again, yeah, this is how it's done. At least how I do it. Like, I struggle a lot until I get what I like. And I look a bunch of like semi-naked dudes, like in weird poses. You're all being so kind. Thanks, Jeffrey. Yeah, it's all with the sponsor. Okay, let's do something. Since I have it here, it's not like I'm super happy with this, but since I have it here and Zbrush might crash for something bad can happen. I got something here, so I'm going to take it to the model, save that model, and continue working. So I don't lose the pose so far. In terms, it might crash or something. It's always with Transpose Master and just masking and working slowly towards your goal. And repair C model pose A, pose B. 1. Pose A was this one. That at this moment I kind of like it a little bit better. I still like it a little bit better than the one that I have so far. It just has more movement, but it's not a good pose. Okay. This is the thing, like thinking. It's a part of this job, of any job actually, but you know what I mean. So sometimes you just have to sit a little bit and think what you want to do. Let's see. Just masking the back parts. The thing is that in this pose, this arm is not showing enough. I mean, you're going to probably display it like that, and we're losing the hook arm. So I might need to bend it a little bit, or just figure out what to do. You have to think about how it's going to be displayed. Like, they all have like one, like what I call like a money shot. So you have to nail that one at least, and then it has to look good from every possible angle, but there is one pose that has to be like the money shot. What I don't like is there is nothing menacing about the guy in this pose. I'm going to take it again. Just in case I don't lose that. Just save this. Push B. And we're going to try something different. This is the third try in less than an hour. Well, that's the thing, it's basically, well, we're concepting in 3D, so. I'm kind of looking at the, let me see, where was it? This one. Might get something for this one. And this one, here. That is a pretty museum pose, but it might work for this guy. And yeah, since his chest is so covered with the, it's hard to get the expression of the body that I want. Blur. Autosave. I'm going to leave it, just in case, so we have a backup. Oh, you're welcome, Jeffrey. Now, from now on, like, that's the thing, most of the process, because I'm going to take this guy, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to 3D print him myself. I'm going to do the whole process, so it is not going to be, I mean, I don't know, it might, obviously, it might be super entertaining for you guys, but it is hard work. So I hope you pick up as many things as you can, and if you have any questions, just remember to ask. Feel free to ask, I will answer them when I can. now is extremely classic and museum-like, but I think this guy is going to look better with this pose. Maybe something like that, super museum-like, but it's kind of how Ariel presents him most of the time. It's not super dynamic character. Matthias, yeah, usually I do. I think that's what's going on here. But yeah, usually I do. But sometimes I don't like what I have, so I end up doing this. When they are more dynamic, I go a lot crazier, like all over the place and just destroying the model, just trying to figure out bigger shapes and how it does look in silhouette and stuff like that. And usually I do have a pose in mind, but sometimes, as seen here, it doesn't work. Okay, let's see, let's go here. If you have pose in mind as a reference, you're going to save a lot of time, as you can see. Let's maybe get this leg. It's the classic Captain Morgan, Captain Morgan pose. Let's see if we can give him a little bit more movement. It just it just went radio silence. Sorry guys. Just to focus on this. I don't know if we have that arm to the front or to the back. Yeah, I think it should be a little bit there. And maybe stretch it out a little bit. A little less bendy. I keep forgetting about the back straps. It's super classic for now. So give me some feedback. Come on. Why do I have you here if you don't help me? What is this all about? What do you guys think about posing him like this? Of course, that he's just like maybe smiling a little bit, maybe. Let's duplicate him just in case. Whoa. Yes, Edito. ¿Te gusta? You like the last one? Thanks, bro. So maybe something like that. More heroic like. More dynamic. Yeah, I know you want more dynamic, Saran, because you want to see more about the workflow. I'm going to show you that for sure, bro. But this one, as I said before, I'm going to print myself, and there is just not in the Form 3 is not that big of a printer, so I need to control it. So I need to do this guy in a way that I can cut it in many pieces. Yeah, thanks, bro. And I wasn't too happy about that one yet, still. But thanks for the feedback. I'm still not happy about this one either, so I might work alone and try to figure out if I can get that pose done, because I still think he should look a little bit creepier. And if I can get that done, I will obviously record it and upload it. Or maybe just do a live and play it while we talk. The thing I like about this one is that, I mean, it's showing the character. He's going to have the cloak, cape. But the thing is, as I said before, I'm going to do this in real fabric, so there's not much point on working on it too much here. Yeah, it's going to look something like that. Those three? Come on! Come on, I want my feedback. You're out there, right? There's some people watching at least. This pose is just too heroic for me. For this character. I want him to be less heroic. Let's paint him a little bit. I think I have some of the colors here, right? Yeah, let's pick some of these colors. Just to get an idea of how it's going to work in the composition. Should be darker. Hey Juan! How are you? It looks awesome, maybe a little bit more volume in the thighs. Oh yeah, that's for sure, but I need to work on the anatomy now that I'm not working in the anatomy to the final stage until I have the correct pose. Thanks. It's just too heroic for my taste for the character. Where's the image? Wait, I want to have the image in some place just to make it easier for me to look at the color palette. Ah, yeah, but it's not. There's nothing. It's not. It's not too complicated, right? I mean, it's just mostly grays. And this, yeah, I'm probably going to have him have some straps around here, so it's going to make it easier for me to cut it, split it in parts. So in this case, since I have a small printer, the print size is going to play a little bit of a role with the design of the character. That is not usually the case, but since I am making this guy for myself, I need to have the size of the printer in consideration. I mean, you could cut it there, just in the leg here, and then just work with some epoxy the connections. I don't want to do that. I want to have him full of texture, and if you have a lot of texture, yeah, it's super hard to do that. To work and match the texture. Let me read what Juan says. What about bending his torso forward and having his left hand in a more menacing pose? What do you think? That's what I was trying to do earlier, but it wasn't panning out because I was bending I was hiding the skull of the torso too much. But as I said, I'm still not happy, so we're going to keep trying. Let's just save this one. just make them brown for now. Render BPR shadows, a little bit more raise. Come on. Yeah, he's not speaking to me. Like, oh, good, nice, yeah, but there isn't much there. T2. Let's see. Let's try it one more time. The left hand make a, yeah, it's going to make a fist probably, but yeah, it's not going to take away the heroic style just for closing his fist. I like it. I mean, it's fun if you guys interact and give ideas, that's for sure. I feel less stress about it if you interact with the process. Ooh, I bended too much. YouTube is asking if I want to keep listening to the music. I'm going to go silent for a little bit. And let's wait, because
wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
yeah, no, this one, yeah, that's, I knew it. This one is not royalty free, so please YouTube don't freaking I have heard that before, that's why I realized. I wish I could listen to the different music. I mean, not different, but I don't know, some Skrillex, stuff like that. A little bit more punch. Going silent. Lucas, yeah, I know what you're saying, but that pose is just too similar to the sideshow new Taskmaster, and the fact that this character is kind of looks a little bit like him in some sense. I don't want to go for that pose. But thanks bro for the suggestion. Oh, I completely destroyed the horns. Yeah. Turn. Well, if we do the Captain America here, he's with his foot on his shield, that would be cool, but I cannot print that. It's just too big. Let me see. Jeffrey says, I saw on your station that you render some of your pieces in Berea. I know you work for collectors, but does Retopo and texturing ever come into play for when you want to render? Yeah, all the time. I mean, not now, because I'm using something it used to, but not that much anymore, because there's a feature in Zbrush that is called Decimation Master with Polypaint. So I will show that because I'm going to do renders of this guy. But what I do is I decimate this guy using this feature, Decimation Master, use and keep Polypaint. So when I do that, it's going to keep the Polypaint and can bring it to 3ds Max, apply a vertex color to the material, and it's going to take the information from the vertex color that I assign here, and I will show that. I know a lot of people ask about how I do the renders, and there's nothing fancy. It's all, most of them are just like basic lighting, but the thing is that I do a lot of color gradients on top. I use the passes that V-Ray gives me, and I do composition on top of the beauty. It's called, the final render is called beauty render. God damn it. Do the same mistake twice. I don't know what I'm doing now. Just going to finish this idea up, but I already can tell that it's not working. And that's it for today, guys. we'll continue here on next Monday. But I will see if there is something that I can figure out. I will do it, and so you don't have to go through all this again. But I will do it and record the process if I like it. I mean, I will record the process, and if I like how it looks, it's going to end up like that. Thanks, my friend. I fucked up something. Yeah. Thanks. I am trying. I think something like this might work. Not sure yet. You can feel the stalking. Yeah, that's the idea. I mean, this character for me is super creepy, so I want to give him like a creepy feel to it. See, now everything is screwed up, so I will obviously need to rework all of him. That's when knowing anatomy comes in handy, and having a good reference as well. Let's do something. I kind of like how it's feeling here, so I'm going to transpose it, save this pose as pose D. Sergio, puedes preguntar en español, Sergio. Oh, something went wrong. Doesn't matter. Well, it kind of does matter because we completely lost the, for some reason, completely fuck it up, and it's not taking the character. Woo. Yeah, no, it's not going to work. You sweet, sweet little Zbrush. Now we have, let's see, since I don't want to lose all the detail that I work on, and I have, the guy has the same topology, supposedly. Let's go to the lowest level, same topology, right? So I don't want to lose all this. So let's figure out what I can do to get my details back. I'm sure there are better ways, but this is something that I can do. We got UV, copy, paste the UV to this guy, and paste the UV to this guy, right? So from this guy, I am going to UV texture, UV map, 4K should be okay, displacement, no smooth. I don't remember if I used adaptive. Let's try to use adaptive and see what happens. And no, know what to say right now. Create displacement map. You have to do the displacement map in the lowest resolution level. Just don't crash, Zbrush, please. It's going to take some time because I think he has like around 9 million polygons in the highest resolution. And we do this trick and that's it for today. Yeah. No layer. I mean, no layers. How can I? If you know a way I can fix this, let me know. I mean, I could probably export the other model, and well, yeah, that's another way. See, that's a good thing about Zbrush. You can do things in different ways. Probably I can export the pose model in the lowest subdivision level to an OBJ, then import it to this model, to this subtool, and that probably would take it to the pose. Build show partner. What's up, Andy Pierre? Who is Build Joe Palmer? Yeah, I think I should have the adaptive. That's fucking things up. And if I probably if I where is the Zbrush? Wait. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Oh, we're good. Let me see if this works. Clone it. Import the texture here. Displacement on. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Displacement map. Okay, look at the texture map. Oh, we don't have a texture map. Oh, I think it was because of that. Great. There we go. Displacement. Displacement is on. See, we get the. No, don't fuck it up. Come on, what was the setting? too much. Okay, fuck it up. 0.1, 0.5, 0.5 is too much, 0.2. Oh, I think I crashed. Yeah, I think I crashed. But well, you saw the idea. I mean, then I just apply the displacement and it will retain a lot of the details. Hello, he's learning. Hello, he's learning Zbrush. Cyberpunk 2070. Gracias, Dani. Sí, a full. Pega re bien la música con la luz. Cuando se crea un personaje en pose T para videojuego, el hacer la animación se pierde el esculpido de esta pose, es decir, la posición. Cuando haces un. Sergio te responde en español y ya estamos, ya terminamos, porque esto cayó. Pero se entiende lo que estaba haciendo. Si aplicaba el displacement iba a recuperar el 90% de los detalles. Cuando se crea un personaje, el pose T, el personaje se crea. No se pierden los detalles porque se exporta un mapa de displacement, un mapa de normals, por ejemplo. Y todo lo que ves en videojuegos que es detalle es mapas, no es geometría en sí. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. That could be a different way of doing it. If I export the other character and then import it back with the subtool selected, it should change the pose and keep and reproject the details. I was trying to do it this way to show it just a different way and to test it out, but it crashed, so that's it. Super fun day working on this guy today. Everything went to hell. It's okay, we figured it out. Let's see at least if I can do that fast. Watch out. Yeah, no, I'm just going to. Oh, I didn't save. Did I save the pose? No, I didn't save the pose. God damn it. We lost everything. Yeah, we lost everything. Let's see what do we save? Pose C2. When was that? Yeah, it's okay. I wasn't happy with the pose either, so. Sorry, I forgot to turn it on. Okay, we saved this pose. Yeah, this is the last pose we saved, so screw it. For now, we're going to have this guy, and then I'm just going to figure out if I can manage to do a different pose for the next stream and at least record it, okay? Sergio, no te hiciste, te tengo una pregunta. Cuando creas un personaje en pose T para videojuego, el hacer la animación se pierde el esculpido de esta pose, es decir, la posición de la escápula, rotación de los brazos, etc. Es que es rara, porque por ejemplo cuando haces un rig a veces se hace un rig con algo que modifique y simule la forma de la escápula, por ejemplo. Eso se hace con mediante Morph o Blend Shapes, depende del programa que uses. Okay. That's it for today. Hope you enjoy the stream. And just as usual, see you on Monday around the same time. For me it was around 7. I don't know for you guys. So just, I don't know, subscribe, click the bell or whatever. Okay? Thanks everybody for being here, and bye bye.